Yo, 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 how's everybody today? Thank you so much for joining me today. This is Big Chonis. These are all my best ideas. I take technical analysis very seriously. I'm a crypto trader, I'm an investor, I'm a mentor, I'm a chart psychologist. Please do your own research. And you guys can follow me on Twitter. I'm at Big Chonis. Please give me a thumbs up if you like my content here. I am putting out on YouTube. Let's take a quick look here before we get in the charts on cryptocurrency market cap here. So quite a day of Bitcoin and crypto altogether. 226 billion now is our market cap in crypto altogether. We were hovering over our 200 billion area there, so almost 25 billion dollars in market cap was actually added through our day today, and that is significant here. We see Bitcoin number one, Ethereum number two, and Ripple number three here. And for a moment, I believe earlier in the day, it was actually our number two coin here, and that was actually very significant. I don't remember the last time it had done that. It was basically back in December, January, I think, when that was the case. So for a moment there, Ripple took the number two spot briefly. Ethereum now has reclaimed that. Followed up by Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Stellar, Litecoin, Tether, Cardano, and Monero to round out the top 10. We got Dash, IOTA, Tron, Neo, Ethereum Classic, Binance Coin or BNB, Tezos, NEM, VeChain, and Doggy Coin to round out our top 20 there. And that is a very interesting list there of our top 20 coins currently in our market cap here. So let's take a look at Bitcoin here. And very interesting here, we were hovering for quite a while here in the 3 billions, 4 billions, got up to the 5 billion a couple times here. $6 billion, people. This is significant. We have not had a $6 billion Bitcoin day well into the summer. We got to go back 3 months now, right? Let's see, when was the last time that Bitcoin had a six? All right, there. July 24th, we went from 5 billion to 7 billion. And that actually apparently marked what? What did it mark? It marked 132 of our, we got up to about 8,400. Kind of a topping area here when we had that volume spike after being in this 3, 4, 5 billion dollar range here, and now present day we were in this 3, 4 billion dollar range, got over about six, and had a nice day in Bitcoin. But let's face it here, a lot of other altcoins really stole the show and saw much more significant gains in them. All right, guys, so let's start with Bitcoin here. Get a sense of get the 4 hour chart up here. Okay, couple things here. Okay, we have less than 40 minutes, okay, in the day to go before the day is out. Now we look at our previous 4 hour candles here. So I have my TD9. Okay, we actually had a 9 here with a 5 candle bleed out over our upper BB. I'm kind of high my TD for the moment here. Wick, 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 wick. Okay, we cannot get over currently 67.55 ish. Okay, 4 wicks in a row here, but we're kind of still flagging here. This is still kind of bull flagging here until proven otherwise. Then what would prove otherwise if we actually get down here and break through this this pattern here where we have our clear flag and a pretty decent flag pole there. So this can be in play. Now, I want to talk about our red line here. This is our MA200. I put out a tweet a week ago referring to our MA200 and its significance. Now here, we hit it as resistance. Okay, we had a very nice back test bullish bounce, which brought us up to here before we broke bearish, had a pause at it once again, and it has acted as resistance all the way through until right now, where we were able to find a wick out initially on this particular 4 hour candle. And then we were actually able to break bullishly on it, find it as support and ride higher. Have not back tested it yet, but what was once resistance is now support. Note how high we are from all of our EMAs that I like to use, my EMA 12, my EMA 26, my EMA 55, and our middle Bollinger Band. So we are bullishly above all of these currently on our 4 hour candle. Note our declining volume. Quick look here at our RSI. So 4 hour RSI peaked out at 76 on the 4 hour Bitcoin chart, we had previous wicked out at. Oh, look at that, 76. Okay, come on, people. I mean, it's right there. Okay, 76 on the 4-hour chart is a no-go zone. And once again, it was right there, just about at our major resistance line. Now, there's no shadows we have here in our Bitcoin RSI, so it's possible we actually broke this in the moment before actually the 4-hour previous one closed below it here. But still, once again, 76 4-hour candle is showing that major resistance area. Stochastics, oops. Stochastics on the 4-hour, okay. Topping off, rolling over here. Here's our bear cross, okay. Now, we were up here for 11, 12, 20, 21. So almost 3 days. And for the 4-hour chart, that seems to be roughly how bullishly long we end up actually staying up here. Okay, so we are historically and cyclically, is that a word? Coming back here to our area where we expected to find our resistance. We're going to see how low we can go here, and that has a lot to do with what's going to happen with Bitcoin as we reset our indicators here. Now, our MACD, okay, look how spread we are here and our leading versus our trailing indicators. Something similar over here. Look how high our histogram got. We actually were able to put in a higher high compared to our earlier part of the month here, and we're corresponding to pretty much exactly, people, where we topped off in mid-August, where we actually basically found our top-off area of our bull break there. So that is notable that our histogram is finding that initial resistance area there once again. Now, I've been mentioning our OBV in terms of its bearish divergence to the price of Bitcoin. Here was our bullish divergence pop here. Now, what did this do? What did our resistance line become now? This is still a little kind of choppy here. Let's go a little higher and take a more of a broader view. Yeah, that's pretty interesting here. I mean, we're pretty close to being resistance, 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 and once again, okay, we have come full circle and retested this major resistance line on our on-balance volume on the 4-hour chart. Okay, this is significant. This touch and rejection on the first attempt is significant. Now, what will be something to look for here? Okay, a double tap and a breakout with a hold above with a back test. Okay, that would be notable. But for now, nothing's really changed here. Sorry, I get the biker gang flying by right here. But nothing's really changed here unless we can legitimately break through and hold this resistance line for our OBV, which is held very strong here. So this is our chalk and money flow. So chalk and money flow, okay, now we broke bullish. We got above our 0.2, which is where we wanted to get to. And again, we found that initial resistance. Now, we had been there here, okay, but we had also previously broken way bullish than that and gotten up here to our 0.4 area here on our 4-hour. So we were targeting something like that. We had our initial rejection, and what happened last time is we actually had to pull back quite a bit until we got that next pop there of money flow. Remember, this is chalk and money flow. This is actual money flow flowing in. You combine this here with our OBV and our MACD and our stochastics and our RSI chilling out here for a while. Our flagging pattern, okay, in our Bitcoin price. And listen, the fact that a lot of alts here had tremendous moves today, while Bitcoin, from a percentage standpoint, really didn't have that. Now let's look at tail of the tape, if you will, right? Tail of the tape, going to my price ranger here. So let's think about this crazy 4-hour candle we had here, okay? This amazing, I don't know if you want to call it spinning top. I mean, just wick to wick, just tremendous price action here. From that moment to where we are now, we've risen 11%, $684, okay? Good job, Bitcoin. Very impressive, okay? But, what do we run on Ripple today, on Tron today, a couple other coins here. So when Bitcoin is able to run bullish and stable, once again, we've seen a recurring pattern where altcoins and specific ones based on their individual charts have been able to run exponentially more bullish and have tremendous gains, some even over 100%, okay? Let me have a sip of my Malbec here. Give me one moment. What's happening here? My TV just turned on here. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so let's take a look at a broader time frame here. Okay, we did our 4 hour. Okay, we're pretty comfortable about that. Let's kind of do a quick look here at some tighter time frame here. Remember, we're closing in our last half hour of our day. This is, now let me get rid of my crazy price range here. So this is our flag we're watching here, okay? And the reason it's a flag, I'm gonna have my BBs here for a moment, okay? Because we're constantly, consistently putting in a higher low based on this vector here, and we're putting in our mechanical close perspective, more or less a parallel. And this is consistent here with a flagging bullish pattern until proven otherwise. Now, what would prove this otherwise is basically a breakdown of this support line, followed by a further breakdown of our 55 and our 200 on lower time frames, bringing us up to our hourly, and then upper higher time frames is here. Now, when we break bullish, we look for areas where we're outside the standard deviation. For a moment on our hourly chart, we were way outside our upper Bollinger there. Now we're tightening once again on our hourly chart. The 4-hour Bollingers are actually quite wide. Okay, this is tight. This is when we broke bearish. We're very wide here, okay, with declining volume. So this doesn't give me a lot of inspiration that we're going to really bust through once again because we're wide here with declining volume. I would assume this would need to kind of consolidate and prepare for another better attempt if they wanted to push higher, if we can get some sort of a continuation follow through. I want to blast out to our daily chart here. Okay, get a different little bit longer term perspective. Once again here, we're talking about wide Bollingers. Our daily Bollingers are actually still quite wide here. Notice we were able to break above all of our EMA and middle Bollinger resistance here. We broke through our 12, our 26, our 55, our middle BB, okay? And we get a half hour, people, where we can actually close above all these, which would be very significant. It would be very significant. Now, when was the last time we closed above all of these here? And it was basically back towards the end of August, where we had a little reset, and then we actually had one more bullish push higher here. So being able to hold this here, even having a reset, does not necessarily mean we can't make one more attempt higher. Note our upper BB, okay, was where we actually were able to not break out of. Note our MA 200 consistently on our daily chart has been really a killer when we were getting close to it here, rejected, close to it here, rejected, closer to it here, rejected, and you still see how far we are from it now, currently at $6,400 and falling. This volume here is nice. It's nice. You know, it's not like this volume, right? But it's nice, you know. And with a low retail volume, high whale volume with leverage, a good overall euphoric feeling in the chart, then yeah, you know, you can make this happen here as well. We also had a little movement in tether, about 50 million. Okay, remember, 50 million tether does not necessarily mean, or I should say this a different way. Yes, you can get billions of dollars worth of market cap added with just tens of millions of dollars worth of actual tether, i.e. money flow into the market, because you can create that wealth effect, you know, once you're able to break through key resistance areas here, you know, and that is significant. That's notable, and that's kind of what we were looking at here. RSI, daily RSI here, my peeps. We are at 55, so we broke through 50. I like looking at that in terms of breaking over above 50. What about this 55 region currently is causing us this pause here? Well, we see here, we actually defined it as initial support before we broke bearish. So now we're back testing a line that used to be acting as support and then be acting as resistance. First test resistance line. Okay, we tend to find resistance before we're able to break through. This is notable, okay? So 55 here is a notable moment. Also touched it to the many here, and there's this area here as well. So two things happen here. We either resist 55 hard and are unable to break through here, or if we can get above, maybe we could test these other areas. Note the last two times we broke bullish here and here, we keep putting in a lower high, okay? I like a higher high. Like good sativa high in the day and a good indica high at the evening, okay? So what we have here currently here is putting in a lower high here, and once again, it's very possible we could put in another lower high here, even with a little bit more of a break, or maybe we don't even break this area. Maybe this is it, and we actually put in a lower high than where we put in back here in early September. Note here our stochastics on our daily, okay? This is where we top off. We actually have a little bit more running room here. We can actually make a little bit more of a move here and keep moving forward in our daily stoke. Okay, we get to turn bearish here, and we actually have some running room. Sorry, yeah, so that is notable. Note our MACD, okay, a real nice histogram move here, a real nice bull cross here, but still a ways to go before we get into that positive line. And also note our tightening equilibrium here we are consistently putting here on our chart, okay, lower high. We did put in a higher high here, but then we actually put in a lower high here. So I'm going to start this angle more or less here. And yeah, I think that's kind of this equilibrium we are still playing out, okay? So watch this line of resistance and watch this line of support. Daily MACD. OBV, where'd you go, my OBV? There you are. There you are. So daily, again, we're looking for any signs of bullish divergence, okay? But we're still putting in lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. So that's consistent with our price action here. Chocolate money flow still negative, but still pulling in that equilibrium with a lower high and kind of a lower low. So this is still descending and not necessarily as much as an equilibrium, as more just a descending pattern here. What is our daily TD count? That's a good question. Let me just kind of chill out here. Go to TD here. So we're actually starting red 1 after completing, sorry, a green 1, apologies, after completing, going as high as a red 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this has some running room here in terms of our TD count based on how high we are from our fourth candle back, but still not much of a count there. Let me see what my 12 hours shows me. We're on a green 5, so mid-cycle. 6 hour, wow, see, interesting. So 6 hour, we're actually way past our 9 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a 5 candle bleed out. And look at these wicks here, guys. We keep hitting this. Look at 6 hour chart, right? 1, 2, 3. Cannot get over 67.50. That is notable, especially with our declining volume. One last look here at our 4 hour, and yet the bleed up there on our 9, and same thing. Look at this 4 hour candle. Okay, so this is important, people. We have 20 minutes left in this 4 hour candle. This is a hanging man candle currently. Okay, this is a bearish hanging man candle, and our 4 hour combined with triple, I don't want to call these shooting stars, but definitely long wick shaven bottom with a hanging man in the 4 hour. 6 hour, it's almost a triple tweezer here. Okay, watch this wick here. 20 minutes left. Be interesting to see how this actually can finish up and play out. Look for a couple more things here. Let's take a quick look here at, I want to go to Bitcoin CME futures. Now, I talked about this on Twitter. Okay, 4 hour chart. Where the heck's my gap picture? Hold on, people. No, this is that, this is that, this is that. All right, well, anyways, 4 hour chart, there's a gap. I guess got to redraw it again. Thanks a lot, TradingView. But it's pretty clear. Remember, all gaps in the CMA chart get filled because they've all been filled. And right now, right here, this is the gap where you can buy your khakis and your white t-shirts. And we have, now when I label the gaps, when the price is above the gap, you need to note the low gap fill price. If the price were below the gap, I would note the high gap fill price. And currently the low gap fill price is right about 64.23, which means that on the CME futures, I expect the price to come back down here at some point and fill this gap, this being the only current gap in the CME futures 4-hour chart. Longs and shorts, Bitcoin longs, Bitcoin shorts. Let's do a side by side here. Okay, so shorts, longs. Wow, look at this here. Okay, so we were watching. Ah, look at this. I'm kind of going to my daily on my longs here because I was watching this descending triangle, descending wedge, right? And this is a clear bull break from that. Okay, for starters. Okay, note our shorts here. We were looking for that all-time high touch. I don't think we got there. We had this candle with a very nasty wick, the nastiest 4-hour wick we've had in our Bitcoin shorts since here. And that was significant. So we definitely broke higher than there, but we did not break ATH levels. Close, but no cigar. And we actually broke our support at our MA200, and we are following the friendly skies. Now we notice this area here of support in the 33K range. We're at 34K, so getting closer on the chart, at least in the 4-hour, to find that support. Note our daily. We have. Why do you do that if you don't show that? So we have our bull break here currently of our descending wedge. Now every once in a while when we actually do have a bull break of a descending wedge, we occasionally often have a back test of that. What do I mean by that? Something where we actually back test for support before we actually can extend this bullish move here. As possibility, even though we've broken bullish here, currently finding resistance right now on the 4-hour longs, futures upper Bollinger Band right there. Okay, bashing against it, actually raising it up a little bit. That's where our current longs resistance is. Notice our shorts here are pulling back, but still not capitulating yet. Now a lot of shorts got burned a little bit here in that couple $100 move with Bitcoin. Other shorts and other coins got much more burned. Notice LTC longs. Whoa! Look at that daily candle, LTC longs. LTC shorts, taking it on the chin. I go to the daily and the shorts here. So shorts really capitulating there. Now remember, this is my shorts chart. Ah, interesting. So we broke bullishly in the shorts from our triangle here, and now we're back testing. Okay, we're back testing. Now, for initially, we've broken below, but this hasn't closed yet. Still have 18 more minutes to go. It'll be interesting to see if we're able to come above our line here of resistance. Note, our longs, look at that. Once again, we are hitting the top of our ascending triangle, okay? Higher lows, the same top, boom, 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 boom. And once again, we're hitting resistance there, people, okay? This is significant, okay? This is bearish resistance. This is bullish support, inversely. Okay, so right now, this is a moment here, the chart's potentially telling us where we find longs teeter out and we find shorts maybe are finding support on their back test of their break of this pattern here, and that is notable. Let me go back to Bitcoin here and just give a check in here, see what's going on. Guys, note other big winners today. We had ZRX, had a good day today. ENG, I'm not sure why I have that here, but a good day. ETH, okay, we got back to our 250 zone. Let me go back to our one chart here. Okay, remember Ethereum at 167? Okay, a couple weeks ago. Now, what does that mean? What does it mean on Ethereum here that we literally did an exact one-to-one extension from our hammer bottom here? Okay, from hammer bottom to our top, to our bottom, to our top. We did an ABC one-to-one clean extension here of this initial move is where we're actually currently finding that resistance line there. This volume was very interesting, very strong. Okay, pulled our RSI back from the doldrums back up to here. But wait a minute here, what happens when we get back into the 50s on our Ethereum daily chart? Well, the last time we found major resistance right here, people. Look at this. Once again, we've hit that resistance here. Okay, and that's notable. That is notable. Okay, so Ethereum, the last time, the thing that basically caused our major bear break in Ethereum was a rejection of the 52 range on our daily Ethereum chart. And once again, we're there again. Okay, we're back to get potentially slapped down. Now, a bull break would be notable, but this rejection here currently is, okay, the norm because of what has been consistent from the last time there. Other indicators are showing the bullish move we had today, but we're looking for follow through. This volume is notable in Ethereum, okay? Whew, what a move here. We almost went $100 in Ethereum, okay? And we also held the higher low there because we were able to find support. How far did we get here? Found support right at the 618 Fibonacci level here when we actually broke bullishly there. Learn your fibs, use your fibs. They give you great entries and exits. GBTC, this is closed for the weekend. This is an OTC traded stock. Bitcoin investment trust had a very nice close time. Remember, it closed bullishly into the close. This is closed all weekend here. Okay, so money is locked in here through no matter what Bitcoin's price action is today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And this will open Monday with either a gap up if we have a bullish Bitcoin weekend or a gap down if we have a bearish Bitcoin weekend. Notice the gap itself it had over the evening when it gapped up and ran pretty much all through today's price action here. So many things ended the week in terms of that on a bullish up note in terms of the price of Bitcoin here. And we're just going to see, we're going to watch to see how we actually end our day here. Again, 14 minutes left to go in today's closing candle here. Okay, our current top off area is around 67.90.5. And this one here was a little lower, I think, 84.9. So yeah, so that's notable. Let's look at a quick alts here and just give a little hurrah to a couple coins here that had some big movers here. Monacoin, I guess. Not really sure about this one here. Hold on, let me go to an hourly time. I'll go at least an hourly time frame here. Quite a rocket ship here from a percentage-wise here. It just happened to be one I've charted previously. Out of nowhere, major move here, okay? And bullish consolidation. So we'll see what can happen with this one here. Ripple USD here. I did a quick video on this earlier. Note our retracement here. We're watching our retracement. So our hourly chart, we're watching our fib retracement here. Okay, what happened initially? We found support on our EMA 12, broke through. Now we're finding support on our 26 EMA. Okay, but now we're finding resistance at our 38 fib retracement level here. Parabolic move here, unwinding, cooling off here on our overbought indicators on our hourly chart. What else here of note? TRX. Okay, look at this here, TRX. We're actually having a second pump here on our hourly chart here. Now this is the nastiest hourly candle here you can really see. Nasty shooting star on a large volume. A lot of profits we're taking here, but we're seeing a second attempt here, okay, when we actually broke bullish here, found support. Look at that, 61.8 to the penny, okay, to the penny. So it held and it popped a very nice bounce here, okay? Relatively speaking here. So now we're going to watch to see is the 23 going to act as resistance here. If we can get up here, okay? Use your fibs here, okay? Swing low to swing high, okay? A gorgeous bounce to the money on the 61.8 fib level here and finding a little bit of bullish continuation. Hourly chart, low volume. This is suspect. Money flow, a little money flow here, but we really fell off the cliff here. OBV, big sell-off. People got out of this move here. They took their profits and they ran. Okay, so far, even though with the support here, this is a dead cat until proven otherwise. What would prove otherwise? To get over 23 and build on this move here. So Bitcoin ran bullish Okay, slightly sideways. Alts followed. Bitcoin Cash broke 500, currently hovering there. ETH broke around 250. Hovering there. Litecoin broke above 60. Okay, EOS broke over $6 here. Okay, so very nice move in here. Now, I had earlier asked the question on Twitter, if you may placate me. Today's price action across all crypto was wonderful. Think about how you reacted to it. Did you have a plan? Did you set targets? Did you take profit? Did you FOMO? Think about what you would have done differently, where you made smart decisions. Study, learn, get better. You got this, okay? This move here, okay, we had in crypto, we had in these alts, we had in Bitcoin. Okay, learn from it. Let's study it. Let's break it down. What was the setup? We use the term setup. What was the setup that created this bull move here? You know, all this action here, okay, this bear break, putting in a higher low, then putting in a lower low with this slingshot pullback on a high volume here. This was a very bullish sign here. We had our continuation. How much farther can we go? How much more money flow can we go? The money that came into crypto was evident today. Okay, we added a good 20 billion in market cap over crypto. We added a good 6 billion or so in Bitcoin. If Bitcoin can hold and remain bullish, we can keep these higher lows in crypto and in our alts. We'll see how it goes. All right, quick shout out here to our friends in the chat room: Tony Ballas, Farouk and Aral, Crypto Data, Sammy Isaac. What's up, Sammy? RJ Jamal, John Locke, Savakarstad, MVT, Dennis Lee, RT Harim, Just Me, Cornholio, Bean, Pat Can, Don't Speak Ruski, Dane Muse, Anna Texa 300, Peak, Max Win. What's up, Brian Donnelly? Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for joining me in the chat here. Please give me a thumbs up. I truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate you being a fan of Big Chonis and the content I put out. I will keep you guys posted about the price action I see on Bitcoin, on the days, the weeks, the months, and the years to come. I am here to stay. I'm here for you. I am here for good. Remember, you guys, I am offering my mentoring through September. I got spots available the last 2 weeks of September. I love to talk to you, create a student teacher student with you, help you learn, help you figure out just basic TA. It doesn't matter if you're a newbie, if you don't have a lot of experience in the market. I can help you with that. I can help you get better and understand some of these price action moves, volatility, help you better understand crypto, and especially what to expect, when to take profits, when to let it ride, and how to keep you in the game. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'll keep you guys posted on all the good things happening in crypto and in my world. I'm working on a bunch of really exciting things, trying to figure out a few things, but I'm hoping to keep it up with you and keep talking to you and keep keep being there for you guys, because you guys are there for me. All right, I appreciate your feedback. Until next time, it's Big Chonis signing out. Talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Peace out.